Hello and welcome back to some more Blyth Spartans action here today. This is actually the first episode I'm recording in about a month's time, so let's see how this goes. But today's episode sees us taking on Gillingham and Stevenage in League 2 action. But of course, before we jump into those games, here is how we have gotten on since last time. So after that Morecambe game, we took on Carlisle, a 2-1 victory. Racky and Bob got our goals. Then we had a dip in form, 2 0-0 draws back to back. Then a disappointing 4-0 defeat against Aldershot. Then another draw, a 1-1 draw against Forest Green, before we have finally gotten back to winning ways. A 1-0 victory over Sutton. Jonathan Bevan with a fantastic goal in that one. Then a 2-1 victory over Doncaster. Kundal and Torre getting our goals on that one. Here is how things are looking in the league. Not a lot of games left. We are sitting in second place, 4 points behind Bristol Rovers. Same amount of points as third place Exeter. Then Aldershot, they are 4 points back on 70 points. So things are pretty tight up here. We could still win the title. We could still miss out on automatic promotion. I don't see how we would miss out on the playoffs. But our goal is to win the title. We have been struggling to score goals recently, so that needs to change if we are to challenge for that top spot. Team news, we have a few players out on international duty, and Oxlade, Chamberlain, and Grant are both out suspended, so we are going to be without Dion Curtis-Henry, Armstrong Akuflex, and Aryan Iraqi actually just came back from international duty, but he just played 90 minutes for India. He will not be featuring in today's game, but hopefully he will be all rested up for our second game. With that said, here is today's team. Mitchell in goal. Backline of Martin, Savage, Lease, and Byrne. Midfield of Bevan and Sharif. And that leaves our attackers as Mavadidi, Kundal, Bob, and Mo Torre. We are the home team. We'll have the support of a packed out Croft Park. So let's go ahead and jump into this here. A big game versus Gillingham. Come on, the Spartans. First highlight, a corner for the Spartans. Bob whips it in. Toby Lease is there, but he heads it over. Quick note, Gillingham have had a player subbed off injured in the 8th minute. And we're into another highlight. Gillingham on the ball this time. It's turned over. Sharif plays it over to Savage now. Calming things down. Savage looking for options up to Bevan. Back to Savage. Still looking for our way through here. Patient build-up play from the Spartans. Lease plays it up to Byrne, who picks out Bob, who sees Torre making that run. Mo Torre is there for his 10th goal of the season. 1-0 to the Spartans. Very, very good goal here. Patient from the Spartans, and then we took our chance when it came. What a ball from Oscar Bob to pick out that run of Mo Torre, and Torre doesn't miss his opportunity. 1-0, let's go. Another highlight here, a throw-in for the Spartans. Savage bringing it forward, plays it up to Kundal, who picks out Torre, who was trying to return the favor to Oscar Bob, but his shot is blocked. We do have a corner. Bob's going to go about to whip this in. He was looking for Elise again, but it's headed away, and now Gillingham looking to break. Gordon bringing it forward. Plays it back to Tucker, and the highlight comes to nothing. That is what we like to see. And there is the halftime whistle. A fantastic first half of this game. Completely dominating them here, but we're only up by that 1 goal lead. We need to continue that here in the second half. We know they could get that one opportunity and we will drop 2 points. So we need to get some more goals here in the second half. But what a great start to the game. Come on, boys. Alright, we're going to make our first substitution. We're going to bring on Jordan Hickey for Sharif. Hickey just returning from an injury, so he will get some very valuable minutes here. And I think actually we are going to also bring on Harvey Kolonen for Remy Savage. Free kick here for the Spartans. Byrne whips it in. Oh, Mavididi heads it over. Alright, final substitution. It is going to be J.J. O'Donnell on for Kundal. Just about 13 minutes left in the game, plus added on time. And we have another highlight. We are on it. Could we find a vital second goal here? Martin bringing it forward. Still going with it. Plays it back to Bevan. Now Martin again on the ball, but he turns it over. That is not what we want to see here. Good job, Cullinan, winning that ball. Playing it up towards Oscar Bob. It's headed away, but we're still on it here. Come on, boys. Byrne and Bob working it down that right-hand side. It's turned over by Byrne. No, this is not what we want to see. Oh, they hit the crossbar. Wow, we got extremely lucky here. Let's focus here, boys. Come on. O'Donnell bringing it forward now. Plays it over to Byrne, up to Torre. Plays it inside to O'Donnell, who has a shot. Oh my gosh. What an almost wonder goal that was, but it crashes off the crossbar. And that is the final highlight. It is the full-time whistle here. A 1-0 victory for the Spartans. We pretty much dominated Gillingham the whole game. Just got that one goal though. But a vital 3 points for the Spartans here. Before we jump into our second game, here is a look at the updated league table. Bristol Rovers dropped points in their last game, so we move 2 points behind them. Exeter also dropping points in their game. They are now 2 points behind us. And Aldershot also dropped points. They are 6 points behind us. So things are trending in the right direction. We just need to keep up our good work and capitalize on it. Here is our team that will be taking on Stevenage. Mitchell keeps his place in goal, but the back line is Cullinan, Savage, Kamaro Grant, and Carl Byrne. Midfield sees Araki come back alongside of Sharif. Mavididi, Kundal, Watson, and Torre will be our attackers. Actually, one quick change here to the lineup. Akuflex is back from his international duty with the U23s of Ireland, so he's going to come back in and replace Sean Mavididi. Now let's go ahead and jump into this one away at Stevenage. First highlight, we are not quite on the ball. We were trying to do a long range pass there. It's intercepted by Stevenage. Now we are on the ball. Sharif playing it up to Akuflex. Akuflex, let's go! His 16th goal of the season. What a ball by Abdi Sharif. Wow, the incredible vision and technical ability to pull off that pass. Akuflex with a great first touch and a very, very good finish as well. 1-0 to the Spartans, 13 minutes into the game. Let's freaking go. Another highlight with us on the ball. Watson receives the throw-in, played it to Torre. He received the ball back. Now Akuflex has it inside to Kundal, who picks out Niall Watson. Over to Byrne now, who picks out Watson, who whips it across for Akuflex. Oh, what a save! But he gets the rebound. 2-0 to the Spartans. A brace for Akuflex within 10 minutes. Wow, what an incredible start to this game. What an unbelievable save this was by the keeper. But it falls right back to Aquaflex, who finishes from a tight angle. 2-0. Let's go. And now a corner for the Spartans. It's headed away, but Sharif is going to pick up that loose ball. Plays it inside to Grant, back to Sharif. Looking for options here. Plays it back to Grant now. Araki with it. Back up to his midfield partner, Sharif, who has a shot. It is saved. And this time, the rebound is cleared. The highlight is continuing here. Stevenage on the ball. We do well to force him back, but Kamal Grant with a missed header through on goal, and Murphy shoots it just wide, and we survive. Wow, end-to-end action going on here. And we go into halftime here with that 2-0 advantage. An incredible 10-minute space there for Aquaflex. Stevenage had a fantastic opportunity of their own through on goal, but they fire it just wide. Let's continue this here in the second half. We know Stevenage are a good team. They are not going to go down lightly here in front of their home fans. Come on, boys. Let's keep it up here in the second half. One sub that we will make at halftime. We will be subbing off Carl Byrne. Substitution at half was Jordan Hickey on for Byrne, and Sharif drops back to the right back position. And substitution at number 2, Jonathan Bevan on for Reiki. Now for our final substitution of the day, JJ O'Donnell on for Kundal. Finally, a highlight here in the second half. We are on the ball from the throw-in. Motoré picks out Niall Watson. Can you whip it across? Yes, back post for Aquaflex. Oh, he heads it off the crossbar. That was his opportunity for a hat trick, and it is just inches too high. Oh, man, what a great ball in that was from Watson. Oh, Sharif has picked up a knock. Looks like a bruised knee. Hopefully he will be good to go for the next game. But there is the full-time whistle. A 2-0 victory for the Spartans. A great game out there. Everyone bar Motoré, who finished on a 6.3. Not what we wanted to see from him after that great game last game. But a huge 3 points for the Spartans. Let's take a look and see how the table is looking now. After an incredible victory and a great episode, picking up 2 wins, we have moved top of the table. Bristol Rovers lost their game. Who did they lose to? They got beat down by Bradford 4-1. So we move up 1 point ahead of them. Exeter 2 points behind us. The top 3 is looking very, very tight. And there is not a lot of games left. You can see here there are just 5 games remaining. So next up we have Barnet. They are on 24th. We are at home as well. You would think that should be an easy victory, but those games are the ones we tend to not win. Then after that we have a home game against 13th Cambridge. Then away against a big matchup against Exeter, 3rd place. Then home against 5th place Port Vale. Then our final game is away at Crawley. Wow, so what do we want to do? I think Barnet and Cambridge will be off camera. Then we'll return for Exeter and Port Vale. And we'll have to see how things are looking at that point in time to decide what the next episode after that will look like. Things are getting very, very spicy here at the end of the season. It's coming down to the wire. We are in a very good form at the moment. 4 wins on the bounce. We got to keep that up here. But that is where this episode is going to come to an end. As always, if you have enjoyed it, make sure you leave it a like down below. And if you are new around here, why don't you go ahead and subscribe and join the channel. And until next time, it's been your Boyd 147.